I would expect that the Steelers, if they're going to do something, they're not going to make any announcement. They're just going to do it, and you may not even notice it, but they're going to do it. I don't think they'll fire him until after the season, but I do think that will happen. And the problem is, what do you do, or how do you expand the playbook? Is there a lot to be expanded? Who's going to call the plays? Is Mike Sullivan, who's had success early in the Giants and then he faded away? They got a lot of problems there. But beyond that, they also have execution problems, I think, Chris. They just, Najee Harris, some of these comments you heard from players is rather interesting to hear from their point of view. They're young players. Kenny Pickett's a rookie. Harris is a second-year player, deemed a captain, and all of a sudden they're coming out and throwing a lot of people under the bus. I'm a little surprised by that, and to me, it's not the best of looks.
Bob, was it John McKay who was asked, what do you say about the execution, or what do you think about the execution or offense?
Yeah,
I'm for it. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I feel right now. I think it's a very troubling look for Mike Tomlin that Kenny Pickett's coming out talking about we don't study enough, we're not well drilled enough. Najee Harris is basically running down a laundry list of things that they lack, discipline being a major one of them that he cites. Now, we know Cam Hayward's probably been the heartbeat of this team for several years in that locker room, and he's talking about accountability. Well, where's Mike Tomlin's accountability to himself? Tracy Wolfson interviews him at the half. Hey, what are you going to do on offense this next half? We'll be fine on offense. It wasn't really an us thing. It was the penalties. Well, penalties is an us thing. That is an us thing, and you aren't fine on offense. You haven't been. Mike Tomlin needs to preach some accountability and do it to a mirror. That guy doesn't challenge a play he should have challenged in this game. I think it's just a poor reflection on him and on the rest of the coaches, but especially on the head coach. When not only, Bob, do you have guys saying this, being willing to say it, in Kenny Pickett's case, literally a rookie telling everybody else, hey, we all need to study more, but when the tape backs it up, you know what I mean? You can't refute it. They're all correct. He should bench Najee Harris right now and try Jaylen Warren out. Pickett has not been good, and yet everything those guys are saying hits home as being true.
It is, and at this point you do have to make changes and forget the fact that someone is a number one pick. That shouldn't matter at this point. You're trying to look for performance. If they're true to their word that football is their game and winning is their business, then you're going to do what is necessary to win. And that's not at all me saying that Najee Harris is not a better running back than Jaylen Warren, but right now he is. Warren's better. And I think Warren should get an opportunity just because he shows you no hesitation. He hits a hole. He runs hard. And right now, Najee Harris isn't doing that. And he needs to do it. We watched Derrick Henry run for 231 yards yesterday while everyone knew it was coming. We see Nick Chubb running all over Cincinnati. They know it's coming. The Steelers need that kind of run game. I don't know if it's attainable this year with this group.
I don't think it's attainable with this group for sure. Jaylen Warren, what's the worst that happens? You put him in, Bob, and he proves that it's actually more of a situational thing where he thrives and he isn't that good. Fine. You at least turned over that stone. With Harris, what is he doing? Studying old Le'Veon Bell cut-ups from when Bell was 220, not the 240 that Harris is? Was he studying those cut-ups when Bell was running behind a really good offensive line that was drilled by Mike Munchak for a while? He's not that running back. He's a power back. He's a one cut, hit the hole, see the hole, go. And he doesn't do that nearly enough. He's trying to be cute. I think, some people, your mileage may vary, Bob. Some other people wanting to call in, viewers tonight may not feel this way. You know what play actually, oddly enough, enraged me the most yesterday? Harris catches a ball on third and...
Oh, yeah, that play.
Offense.
That play.
Harris catches a ball on 3rd and 2. I don't think there was a linebacker in front of him. Even if there was, I don't care. It looked like it was at least one defensive back. He catches the ball. He needs to move forward, and he can get a first down. And instead, he just dances. He's doing little choppers like this. He ends up getting it on 4th down, but come on. Convert the first play. Be decisive. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, and it was wide open. There was one guy there, and all you had to do is put his head down, go forward. He would have got it easily. We need to take a break. We'll do it right now. Come back with your phone calls on the Borders and Borders hotline. It's 412-575-2600. Give us a shout. We are live on Pittsburgh CW looking for your opinions next right here on the Ireland Contracting Network.